Hello everyone, and today we are doing a complete binder update on the brand new Panini Premier League Adrenalyn XL football cards. Now they've just recently come out and I thought what's the best way to help you guys out than to show you a full complete collection. So you see what the cards look like, see if you want to pursue this collection or not. I've got every single card. I'll get into this. So we chose this option as our cover. You get two different options. You can choose the Pookie or the Mason Greenwood version. I went for the Mason Greenwood version just because of the Euros and all these guys look really cool. So I thought, you know what, I'll put them as the front. But as I said, you can choose this one as well. That's got Mason Mount, Saint Maximin, Pookie, Souček and Son on it. But let's get right into our first card. So first up, we got Golden Ballers. They've actually gone really heavy on the English players, which is quite cool. We got Saka, Mount, Calvert-Lewin, Maddison, Alisson, Foden, Greenwood and Heung-min Son. And of course, the invincible card right there in the middle. These are the rarest ones. When I do the full box break, I'll show you the odds. They are not good, so it was quite difficult to get all of them. However, the Mega Tins helped out quite a bit because you do get a guaranteed Golden Baller in the Mega Tin. If you haven't seen the Mega Tin video on the channel, I've opened all 4 in 1, so if you want to go and have a look at that, that'll be awesome. Okay, so if you've been on the channel for a long time, you know I like to double fill the sleeves. However, I decided to do it properly this time because firstly, you get the numbers in the top right and I like them matching, and secondly, when the update set comes out, you can replace the front with, you can put the, yeah, you know what I mean, you can basically double stack them that way. So our first full team, we got Arsenal, and the backside, so every team has got a badge and every team's got a lineup. If you haven't seen my first release video a couple of weeks back, what Panini done was they released half of the collection and every team would get a badge and lineup, apart from one team, I think it was Palace. But yeah, now I've got all the base cards to go with that badge and team, which is cool. Got Villa, of course, with Grealish being still a Villa. That's the problem about releasing these sets early, is you don't get the updated transfers. It's like Grealish, one of the biggest news for Premier League history, is still in this Villa kit, unfortunately. But of course, once the update team comes out, he won't be. Second part of the Villa team, yeah, this team the next year is going to be unreal. Going to be very interesting to see how they play. And of course, they've got that Buendia probably going on the right, Watkins going on the left, and Danny Ings going striker. We've got Brentford, of course, the newly promoted side. Very nice to see new teams in the Premier League. To be honest, I don't know the history of Brentford. They probably have been in the Premier League before, but not since I've started watching. So, very cool. It was supported by Hollywood Bets. I thought you're not allowed to have a betting sponsor on your first kit anymore, unless these rules are just for Premier League only, and these photos are taken in the Championship, which that would make sense actually. So next up, we've got Brighton with our classic American Express kit and the Stone Island badge on the left, right there. Of course, Ben White being in Brighton kit still. And the second half of the Brighton team. Not the most exciting team, but it is there. We've got Burnley next up, who I think might be going down the season. They are far overdue. And yeah, unfortunately, Burnley fans don't think you'll last another season with a 4-4-2 classic formation. We got Chelsea next, with a really weird yellow line across the sides, and half of it being checkered and half of it being nice. A bit weird. And I don't really like the Nike tick being yellow. Bit weird in my opinion. So yeah, they're thinking of replacing Hudson-Odoi with Lukaku. That'll be interesting to see. We've got Palace, and Palace is actually very interesting. So not only do you have 2 keepers, of course, it's nice seeing Jack Butland in the Prem. Unfortunately, they might go down again. But you're missing 4 of the cards. And I'm missing 4 of the cards, not because I haven't got them. Trust me, I would have had them. But because they had issues with players signing on and signing new contracts. So they've only got these players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, so they actually managed to get 10. I mean, you've got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they've got bare 11. That's crazy. Yeah, so they got every single card in there is on the lineup, apart from the goalkeeper. So we've got Everton next up. Yeah, not much to say about Everton. Look at that Tom Davies with that Viking beard. I remember a few years back when it was just coming through, and it wasn't nobody, and then he started playing, and he was an amazing midfielder. We've got Leeds, which is always nice to see. Ever since I watched that Leeds documentary on Prime, I just thought, like, just one of those teams you can't really hate, in my opinion. One of those managers you can't really hate. We've got Leicester, who, unfortunately, he's injured in a friendly, horrible tackle. With that James Maddison linking transfer to Arsenal, I honestly think he would do much better at Leicester. We've got Liverpool. So yeah, just the box Adams. I can't believe Milner's still in there. Very cool to see. Got City, and I mentioned this in the like early set video. I don't like the way City is always like, they had to have a proper photo shoot. Like, look how horrible that looks. If you look at Liverpool, every one of these photos is an action photo taken in the middle of a game or training session. I'm assuming game because they're wearing game kits. But look at City, every single one, it's like Gundogan staring at the camera, staring at the camera, staring at the camera, camera doing the robot, doing his best impression of running. That's not how you run. That's how you do a robot. Yeah, just look at this. Yeah, the most natural here is probably De Bruyne. But everyone else, it looks horrible. I don't get why City do this. It's not just this collection, it's all the other ones as well. And then move on to United. And they're quite good. Like the way they've done the photos, just all action shot photos. Just looks so much more natural, so much better. We've got Newcastle with that John Joe Shelby still there. Dubravka is actually really good as well. What did they give him defence as? Just 2 less than De Gea. Oh, they chose 5 at the back. Norwich. I really like their Lotus sponsor. But imagine how nice it would look without. That's just a sick kit without the sponsor. I don't think I've ever seen a Lotus sponsor before. Got Southampton. Again, Danny Ings no longer there. He's transferred to Villa. Spurs. Let's see if there's, yeah, Toby's gone, isn't he? Yeah, he's gone. So we've got right back, left back, midfielder / centre back, and he's gone. So that's interesting. I think Spurs signed someone else yesterday. I don't really follow their news. But yeah, Eric Dyer, centre-back, is atrocious. Got Watford, and their Bumblebee kit. Yeah, that's nice. We got West Ham, actually going to see them later on today in their Atalanta friendly. Actually, just after I finish this video, I'll take a train up there. So yeah, hope it doesn't get injured, because kind of the only striker we got. Got Wolves. And we are coming to an end with the base cards. Moving on to the gold, shinies. We got top keepers with a bit of a weird design. I don't really get this. It looks like it's, I don't know, like you get those picnic carpets or towels, and they got this cross stitch into them. I thought it's a bit weird looking. Got defensive rocks, so defenders, surprise, surprise. Watch me get mugged off and be like, oh, he's a defensive midfielder. But no, it looks like they are full-on defenders. Game breakers, so it looks like midfielders. I always do this, defenders, midfielders, and some weird name for the strikers. Yeah, Decker being in there, really good. We've got diamonds, so a really weird design. I don't mind it, to be honest. It's very reflective, so whenever I'm doing a video and I pull one of those, like, oh, I can see myself in 8 different diamonds. So yeah, very nice, very like them. Well, half like them, should I say. We've got lightning, so the pace merchants. I don't think there's actually anyone who's slow on this photo. Bang. We've got fire cards, so these are my favourites. I think they just look perfect. They're perfect on the design. Big props. And we've got the ice, so the way I look at it is these are really fiery, set the game on fire, set the game alight. These got ice in their veins. I don't really know about Firmino, but I know KDB and Ward Prowse. I don't really, to be honest, I don't really know much about Yuri Tillemans. We've got heroes, so standout players for their club, I'm guessing. Don't really know why he's in there. He's not really much of a hero, is he? And of course, yeah, the last of the heroes moving on to the elites. So same thing, probably cool players for their club, best players for their club. Got elites. More elites and the Premier League trophy. Yeah, that's nice the way to put in there. And we got the limited editions, the most exciting part of the video, in my opinion. So of course you get the limited editions, you get 4 variations with the autographs on them, which you can only get in multi-packs. So we'll be doing a video soon on them. I think it's 1 in every 7. But I've managed to get all of them. You'll see on the next page as well. Now the limited editions is you can't actually get them right from the start, because they release throughout the year with the magazines, etc. So yeah, I've done as much as I could. And I just thought I'd put a coin card in there because it's just part of the collection, isn't it? It's probably already used, but yeah, just thought I'd include it in there. We've got that Bruno Fernandes full signature. Aaron Cresswell being limited edition, that's cool. And finally we've got like the legends / cool photos, I guess. And they are the 3D cards, or the motion cards, whatever you want to call them. And I'm surprised I've only just brought these in, because I've had them when I was growing up and I was collecting a car set. They had them all the time. And with these ones, you get them out of the mini tins. I wasn't able to get mini tins just yet, but as soon as I get them, I'll stick them in the binder. But yeah, guys, this is basically it. You can see there's nothing on the back. Hopefully you have enjoyed my complete binder update. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you in the next one, and goodbye.